I mean, I'm pretty sure I made a video of this somewhere for my, what is it called, Carne asada recipe. Sorry, I'm like sniffing because I was cutting onions, but it's basically half of a sweet onion, a little bit of cilantro, so its own seasoning, garlic and onion powder, a little bit of black pepper, a little bit of olive oil, some orange juice, yes, orange juice, and a little bit of lime juice to tenderize the meat. I'm actually going to marinate it overnight and then I'm going to cook it tomorrow. However, I did prep my garnishes and I wash and rinse all the veggies that I need to make my salsa. So I already cut off like the bad pieces for the habaneros, and then I like to add tomato to my habanero salsa just to give it more depth and more flavor. And then some pieces of sweet onion and then a very small bunch of cilantro, and obviously seasonings. My limes are cut up, my onion and cilantro for the tacos, more sweet onion for my rice tomorrow. To make the rice before I go out and grill my meat. I'm also going to make the salsa first too, so everything's ready to go, and then the meat will be the last thing that I cook. What I like to do is basically wait for it to come to a small boil once it starts bubbling and stuff, and then I turn down the heat to a low simmer, and then I put the lid back on. The lid is on top now, and I like to cook my rice for 25 minutes, especially if I'm going to be cooking it on the stove top. But after it's done cooking, I like to turn off the heat and just put it to the side, and then I'll open the lid for like the next 10 to 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure there's a recipe for my habanero salsa before, but I'm just going to make the salsa as well. Look what my dad's doing. She's just gutting her stuffed animals. Also, if you haven't tried these chips, these are like the best chips. Anyways, we're going to add everything into the pot, and then when you make it, just wait for it to cool down a little bit. Use the same water that you boiled the veggies in, and then we'll add the cilantro. We'll leave the cilantro out. We're not going to cook it. Yeah, and then just blend everything together and then just add a tiny bit of chicken bouillon. That's literally it. For all the salsas, that's all I use. That's all I add. I don't do too much. And just look at the jalapenos that I picked up. I'm also going to grill these too because I feel like that'll be really good once it's grilled. And they look like they're chewing. Look how big they are. It's massive. And look at these nubs. I just can't get over how fat they are. Oh my goodness. 3 jalapenos just because they're really big. I'm going to drizzle some sauteing olive oil over it. And I'm just going to add some sea salt. No black pepper, just sea salt. And this is what the meat is looking like. The rice is almost done cooking, so we get to go cook this. Right, now we're just waiting for the grill. We never use a grill. Anyways, second time. This is what it's looking like so far. I'm going to have to do this in batches. I was thinking about using all of the grills, but I'll just do it in batches. I actually had some tinfoil in here, but I need to use it for my onions. But this is where we're at. We're almost done now. Jalapenos are almost done as well. This is the last batch of very small pieces. And I was able to manage to put everything back in the tinfoil and lift it up and basically carry it into this container like a fucking helicopter that's saving someone's life. It is done now. This is what the rice should look like. And then these are just refried beans, and I just added a little bit of chicken bouillon to it. You can add a bay leaf. I'm not going to because I don't feel like it. And this is the quick spread. Yum. I don't have any FTBJ, so I'm going to just use a saw that I made the other day. Alright, this is what my plate looks like. I'm going to heat up some tortillas. I'm going to do a tortilla and rip the meat apart. I'm going to keep them a little bit bigger. I add my onion cilantro, a little bit of slaw, a little bit of the lime juice. Oh yes, I can see it. What the hell? And then I'm going to add my habanero salsa. And there you go. Have a bite. Okay. And you wash it down with some zero sugar, what is it called? Cherry Pepsi. I know it says Coca-Cola, but it's Pepsi.